At that time in 1936 and 40, most Indians were just coming out of what we called reservation concentration camp lifestyle. Most Americans do not know, and people in the world do not know, that America put all Indians in concentration camps. I believe that Hitler took the idea of concentration camps from what America did to us. So I was living in the time when we were just coming out of that concentration camp. I didn't know it was a Holocaust that we had just experienced, our parents, our grandparents, and there was nothing for us to do. And I remember being so happy with what we had, and even though we had nothing. And all we would do is go from family to family with horse and wagons. And very shortly after that, the policy of assimilation and boarding schools, government boarding schools, basically military-style schools, were put into operation for assimilating Indians into the society. In the government boarding school I was at, in Wahpeton, North Dakota, there was 400 of us, and they came, and U50 will be Episcopal, U50 will be Catholic, U50 will be other religions, Mormon religion, and so we were doled out to the churches in bulk numbers for the sake of this assimilation. And we had no idea what this Christianity was. And now as I look back at it, it was all part of the grand plan to have Indians assimilated. Indians would then go into the city, assimilate, and then they would leave the reservation lands, which would be taken away. That was the scheme.
Were you punished in these schools for trying to speak your own language?
We were speaking our language, and yes, we would get our mouth washed with soap, and we'd have to, if we did that in the church or whatever, where the missions were, we would have to kneel down with marble, pads of marbles under our knees.
Think about the elderly, think about the children and women, and don't start the trouble.